Immediately after Jesus fed the 5,000, men, women, and children, he had the disciples get into the boat and go on to the other side of the sea while he dismissed the crowd. Then, after the crowd had gone, Jesus went up to a mountaintop alone. As evening descended, he stood alone on the mountain praying. In the middle of the burdens of life and ministry, like when the news of John the Baptist's death reaches him, Jesus seeks refreshment in solitary prayer. The boat was in the water, some distance from land, being buffeted and pushed around by waves and strong winds. Deep in the night, when he had concluded his prayers, Jesus walked out on the water to his disciples in their boat. The disciples saw a figure moving toward them and were terrified. One disciple said, "It's a ghost." Another disciple said, "A ghost? What will we do?" Jesus called out, "Be still, it is I. You have nothing to fear." Peter called to him, "Lord, if it is really you, then command me to meet you on the water." Jesus called back, "Indeed, come." Peter stepped out of the boat onto the water and began walking toward Jesus. But when he remembered how strong the wind was, his courage left him and he was afraid. He began to sink. Peter reached out. "Master, save me!" Immediately, Jesus reached for Peter and caught him. Jesus said, "O you of little faith, why did you doubt and dance back and forth between following me and heeding fear?" Then Jesus and Peter climbed into the boat together, and the wind became still. And the disciples worshipped him. The disciples said, "Truly, you are the Son of God." Altogether, Jesus and the disciples crossed to the other side of the sea. They landed at Gennesaret, an area famous for its princely gardens. The people of Gennesaret recognized Jesus, and they spread the word of his arrival all over the countryside. People brought the sick and wounded to him and begged Jesus for permission to touch the fringe of his robe. Everyone who touched him was healed.